Hi guys. Listen, y'all can't say that I was not getting ready to record because my edges are actually laid. I just took off my headscarf. I said, okay, I'm gonna come and do a chit chat. Why am I so zoomed in? And the lighting is so poor. I am so sorry, you guys. I look a hot mess. I look a hot mess.
My desire to wear makeup has really gone away, I'm not gonna lie. I wore makeup like over the weekend and stuff, but that was because I had events to go to, and it's not because I don't like makeup. Like, I always like makeup, I enjoy makeup. But I didn't even say hi. Hi guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. If I sound very tired, it's because I am, listen.
Oh, I'm not using my mic.
It has been a while. I felt like I should just come and sit down and kind of talk to you guys. And so if you have me on Snapchat and if you have me on Twitter, then you know that I put out that I was gonna do like a little chit chat, get ready with me / a life update, because I felt like I kind of hadn't told you guys where I was in this stage of my life. And over the weekend, I was at the Lizzie Loves meet and greet, which was a fantastic event. Firstly, Lizzie, if you're watching this, well done on hosting such an amazing event. As in, if you weren't there, then you really missed out, because it was full of so much empowerment and so much love and so much happiness and fun and learning. Events like that need to happen all the time, so well done, Lizzie. And if you were there, hey, we really had fun at that meet and greet. We took loads of pictures and we had so much fun. Comment down below if you actually saw me there and you took a picture of me. I have all the selfies stored up on my phone. I met so many of you guys and I literally enjoyed it, and it just reminded me why I do this. And while I was on the panel on stage, Lizzie asked a question, which was, why did you start your YouTube channel? And for a long time, for me, I started my YouTube channel, and for me, I don't know if I ever kind of made it clear, even in my introduction video, as to why I was making a YouTube channel. I started my channel because I felt like I was going through a process in my life where I was entering into adulthood after, you know, being an early teenager and thinking I knew everything and I had everything down, and then actually entering into adulthood where there was responsibility and there were fears and there were real decisions that need to be made concerning relationships, physical, you know, appearance, regarding emotions, regarding my academics, regarding my career and things like that. And I felt like I was navigating this space, or this liminal space between being a teenager and being an adult. And I had had so many life experiences which kind of blurred the lines together, that I was trying to find myself and who I was and what I was about, and if that makes sense. So I'm basically back at home now. I'm in London. I really do like being in London, I'm not gonna lie. I actually love living in the city. But I'm actually back at work as well, and I'm also blogging. Or vlogging, or not vlogging. Let me not give you guys hopes. You people have been pressuring me on Twitter to now vlog. Yeah, so if someone wants to send me a drone, by the way, I'm gonna leave the information down below where you can send it to my PO box. I'm dead serious. I'm turning 20 soon. I want a drone. Preferably the DJI Phantom 4. Open the description box. But yeah. But yeah, like I'm still producing videos, and now I'm kind of back home. I'm settled, I've got used to my work schedule. I'm organizing quite a few things for work, which is kind of lit. Follow me on Snapchat if you want to see what it is I'm doing at work. I think I'm going to show you guys a bit more of it. Guys, woo, I have no internet in my house. There is no Wi-Fi, which was why there was a bit of a commotion with my upload with Ibs, which I think we can all agree was amazing, even though I kind of messed up on the editing a little bit. There's no Wi-Fi in my house, so ask us what we're doing. You guys will be seeing more content from me for real, because I finally kind of got back to where I was at my best when I was producing content, which was making content which I genuinely felt like was helping you guys and was sharing bits of me with you to make me relatable. Like, relatability literally is what I pride myself on, because I want you guys to see, listen, there's a journey. Everyone goes through a journey, and I feel like so many times we come on the internet as bloggers or as influencers, and we do the glitz and the glam, and it's all, you know, look out, I bought this and I bought that and I look this good and I feel this happy and I've got to this place where life is seemingly or even genuinely great, and I'm happy. But so many times there are people behind the screens. There's you guys, there's people like me who watch other bloggers who are like, oh, okay, that's nice, but I want to know kind of where you came from. Because I mean, it's all well and good to say, oh, don't worry, when you grow up things will get good, but some of us have a past, some of us have history, some of us have made mistakes. And because you don't know that some people have made mistakes, you think that because I have made mistakes, life can never be perfect for me, because these people have always been perfect. They've only tripped up here and there, but some of us have made some dire mistakes. And I feel like it's a time now where we need to be transparent, we need to be open for the sake of helping other people's journey. I felt like I was kind of entering a place where it was risky territory. Not a lot of people have done the more like transparent, come with no, and I'm so happy that more people are doing it and more people are getting real and stuff. But I was literally here thinking, you know, what are people gonna think of me? And I've never thought like that before. I've never been the sort of person who would really want to do something and then hesitate and be like, what will people think of me? Because I'm just a very like out there person. But I was getting to a point where I was like, what would people think of me? Or is this going to, or are people going to like this? And literally, it's not about people liking you. Like, I was sharing parts of myself with you guys, and you guys were sharing parts of yourself with me, and it is such a beautiful relationship that I have with my subscribers and stuff, that I just got out of that stupid mindset of, you know what, it's not what people think about you. You're not putting out these videos so that people can come to a conclusion about who you are as a person. I do these videos so that you guys have someone who vents about the same things that you vent about, or somebody who is going through the same processes as you go through, and someone who is going through the same growth as you go through. And you might not be my age, you might be older than me, you might be younger than me, but you might be at different stages in your life, but we might still be feeling the same emotions, and that's what I want to come on here to share. And some people aren't gonna like it, but that's tough. This is for the people who need it. This is for the people who need a friend, who want a sister, who, you know, who want to be down with the crew. Like, that's what it is. I'm really waffling right now, but I just thank God for this platform every day. Like, but yeah, like, that's what my channel is all about. And I felt like that message had kind of got lost and diluted somewhere, and I can't really pinpoint where it was. The sort of stuff that I wanted to create, I just didn't have the time to dedicate to it, or I wasn't in the right headspace. It just meant that uploading for me just became a very tedious task at one small point. And that was not recently. Recently, the only reason why I haven't been uploading that much is literally just because I have been so busy and adjusting to this new, listen, this whole Cambridge term system of every 8 weeks moving out, it flips your life and flips it, reverses it, does everything to it. It's just a shambles. Why? Because I have to adjust to a whole new schedule. I come to work when I'm in London. Over the last couple of weeks, after finishing this term of uni and coming back and seeing a couple of old friends and friends that I currently have and stuff, and having certain conversations about the future, it made me reflect a lot on the past. And I went out to dinner with my friend Sharon, and I went to meet up with my friend Aisha, and I saw my other friend, and I was just thinking about the sort of person who I was. The beginning of the year is always a tough time for me in general for the last like 2 years, because it kind of reminds me of a time when life was not so great for me, and I always go into this very melancholic kind of down state, and it happened this year. My emotions were basically all over the place. One day I'd be really high and I'd film loads and I'd edit loads and oh my gosh, I'm buzzing, and then the other day I'd be really low and I would go into a very like a hermit.
Is that a hermit? Kermit? You know what I'm trying to say. I
would just want to be away from the world. I'd want to be hidden. I'd want to be by myself for a long time. And even being by myself in the early stages of this year often meant running away from God and running away from spending time with him. And it's so weird because now when I think about it, it's like, no, when you get into that deep place of fear and you get into that deep place of pain, or you get into that deep place of remembering who you used to be and feeling like you're chained to your past, that is time to press into God, because in him is joy, in him is freedom, in him is everything that you need, is wholeness. And I wasn't doing that even though I knew it. And I kind of learned the hard way that you have to press into God like harder than ever. And this is not meant to be all sad and anything. I'm really coming to update you about my life, but I'm just kind of letting you know my philosophy as of right now, and this is literally pure stream of consciousness. I didn't plan anything to say. I really laid my edges and put on my wig like I was gonna come, and I put on a choker, I put on a nice shirt, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna come and do a chit chat, get ready with me, and we're gonna be, you know, laughing and keying about why I haven't been uploading and stuff. And in the middle of getting ready, I don't know if it was because I was struggling to put on my choker because of my nails or what, but I was just getting hot and flustered, and I've just come back from work. And if you have me on Snapchat, then you know that I work as a business development intern. I'm tired. The underground runs me
the London Underground, rush hour, and it doesn't help. I work in zone 1. Listen, the rush hour and the London Underground will bring out your true colours. It will bring out any form of anger you may have in you, any form of impatience. London Underground will expose it for you, I guarantee you.
And here I was like, oh, I'm gonna go and film this, you know, real cute video. I'm gonna be looking, you know, cute. And I wasn't having it, because let's be real, I ain't going nowhere. After I wash off that makeup, I'm really falling asleep. So I was just like, you know what, I love you guys, and you guys, hopefully y'all love me, because I don't know why you'd be subscribed if you didn't. But yeah, we love each other, and why can I not come to you guys and just kick it with you guys, and let's just talk and catch up about life. So yeah, like I was saying, the beginning of this year was kind of difficult for me. I think I was entering a stage where I was getting into real maturity, and it meant that I had to tie up a whole bunch of loose ends. I had to think about a lot of things, and I had a lot of time to think. And I was thinking about past relationships, past decisions, bad decisions. And I think when you go through a lot of stuff in your life, you know, when you are younger, when you go through a lot of relationships and you go through a lot of breakups, or you go through a lot of heartbreaks from friends, or sometimes you don't completely heal from that process, you let it go years, kind of letting yourself believe that you're okay, letting yourself believe that everything is behind you, you're moving on, you're looking forward, but you don't tie up the loose ends that you want to. And after watching Hurt Bae, you guys saw on Twitter Hurt Bae, but just seeing how she wanted closure from her relationships, and it just kind of cast my mind back a bit, like to a couple weeks before, where I met up with one of my exes, right? So it wasn't a big deal. We've been friends since we broke up. We didn't break up recently. It was like 3 years ago maybe. And we met up, and he was asking me like loads of questions. We were kind of just analysing each other's character, and it wasn't just me and him. It was me, him, other friends of ours. And that threw me off, because you can obviously objectively make an observation, and then there's being someone's ex, you know? And listen, it was hard, because I had to basically tell him that I felt like so I basically had to tell him that when he says he loves, he doesn't love as hard as he thinks he does, and sometimes that makes the person on the other side feel unloved, if that makes sense. And obviously I could see in his eyes that that affected him, because he could tell that I was speaking from being the person on the other side, that while I was with him I felt unloved.
It was a tense conversation.
But yeah, so it basically just brought up a whole bunch of emotions. Would I call them emotions? I don't know. Maybe memories of kind of how I felt, which was very wow. Like, am I actually over the situation of the breakup? He didn't break my heart necessarily, but the whole relationship, I kind of felt very like I was dismissible. Like, he did say he loved me, he did say he cared, but when he wanted to tune out, he would tune out with no explanation, no text, no calls. And then when he wanted to come back, he would come back, and I would let him come back, obviously, because you're thinking, oh my gosh, yes, he, you know, everything's fine and daddy now. And that took a bigger toll on me than I guess I realized. And it's only now 3 years later that after we discussed it out a bit, that it was like, okay, I understand that he didn't mean it on purpose, that he didn't realize that that was what he was doing, and that it was not my fault. And I think for a long time you can think it is your fault, and you want closure to basically tell you that it wasn't you, that nothing you could have done would have changed it. And that's what I needed to hear, that nothing I could have done could have changed the situation. Now you could tell me looking for closure is stupid, you could have opened yourself to be more hurt, and to be honest, is very, very true. I think sometimes you can move on without getting closure. I think sometimes, yeah, the whole finding closure thing is overrated when it doesn't need to be rehashed. And I wasn't really searching for closure, it kind of just happened. And I think reflection is always good to see where it is you came from, but then it made me realize, like I was saying, that there was a lot of loose ends kind of in my life and in my past, which have been tied now. Please do not worry. But yeah, there was this sort of freedom that I found in doing that. Back to the regular schmegular schedule. That's kind of a little update with me. Like I said, I was gonna do a chit chat get ready with me, but where am I getting ready to go? So sometimes you just have to be plain and simple. I'm about to go to sleep. I was ghosting a little bit on social media, but listen, I am back now, back and better. So add me to see me when I'm not so tired, when I ain't looking so, you know, raggedy. Yeah, let's get popping again. Let's get back into the regular. Let me know if you like these sorts of videos. Definitely subscribe if you're new around here, because this is the place where we keep it real. This is a place where we keep it honest. This is a place where we just spread love and laughter. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys all later. I will see you soon.